Ladies and gentle weebs, my fellow flames of Amethyst, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. My name is Amethyst Abrams, and today we're going to be talking about 2.0 and more specifically, the key and interesting details that are within the 2.0 update that launches on January 2nd. If you enjoy this video, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know down below what you are most excited for about Rinascita. So without further ado, let's begin this. So the first detail and the most obvious is of course the land of Rinascita itself, and the city of Ragusa, which is where our Rinascita journey starts. We travel to Ragusa after we are invited by the Montelli family to attend the Ragusa Carnival to experience the joys and festivities that the carnival has to offer. It looks like the family are experiencing problems behind closed doors as the Sentinel of Rinascita has been absent and the Council of Ragusa appear to blame the family for this, so we will most likely have to resolve this issue of the family and the absence of the Sentinel and where it has been all this time. Prolova is also making a return to the story, which is exciting since we have not seen Prolova since the end of 1.1, so I wonder what her plan will be in Rinascita and how the story will unfold. 2.0 will allow players to play through the story acts of 1 through 3, and a future update will release acts 4 to 6 of the story of Rinascita. The next details we have here are based on the characters we'll be meeting along the way while the stories of Rinascita unfold, and the first and arguably the most important of the new roster of characters is Carlotta, who appears to be either a member of the Montelli family or she at least works for the Montelli family. She looks to be the one to greet us when we arrive at Ragusa. She uses a ruby and silver plated pistol as her main weapon of choice, with the inclusion of a musket looking rifle that she brings out in certain conditions of her combat, such as her resonance skill and her resonance liberation, which has two different animations, similar to that of the Resonator Jinshi, where Jinshi has two different variations of animations, one which is based around resonance skill and the other her resonance liberation. And a bonus fact about Carlotta that you guys may or may not know, she is voiced by the legendary Jennifer English, who plays Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate 3, and she was also my voice acting mentor summer of 2023, which was an absolute honor. She's an amazing woman, an amazing person, and a very talented voice actor, so that is something I'm very much looking forward to, as people complained about the voice acting early on in the lifespan of Wuthering Waves, but since they have managed to get hold of legendary actors and very talented actors such as Jennifer English, I'm wondering how the voice acting is going to be 2.0 and going forward into the future, as Wuthering Waves now most likely has a higher budget and a higher roster and are able to hire more experienced and better voice actors, and hopefully the direction of voice acting is way better, because in some cases it isn't the voice actor's issue, it's the direction that they're given. The next group of characters we meet in Rinascita resides of Phoebe, where not much is known about her character just yet, but I'm sure we'll find out more as the story of Rinascita unfolds in 2.0. Rocha, who is a Jinx-looking circus girl whose favourite quote of every single day of her life is "Mamma Mia." Zani, who looks to be a potential officer of the law in Ragusa and may or may not be a shielding character, which some people are not happy with. Me, however, personally, as a Yuan Wu main, who is a very good shielding 4-star character in the base roster of Wuthering Waves, I am looking forward to her, and not to mention her design is very visually appealing if I do say so myself. And the last of the new roster is Brant, who is a very handsome purple-eyed pirate boy who looks like someone from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise and who a lot of people are looking forward to, me included. I am intrigued in seeing how he is going to play, especially since we can see in his art that he is wielding both a gun and a sword, so we will see as time goes on as the updates release over the course of the next few months leading up to the first anniversary, which is also where I believe Geshulin and Scar will be released, but time will tell. The next big detail of 2.0 is that of the flight. That's right, my fellow flames, upon the release of 2.0, we will be able to obtain a brand new gadget that will give us the ability to fly, and the way flight works is that based around momentum. So the more you dive and the more speed and air you catch while diving, the momentum will be able to propel you higher when you pull up, and I honestly cannot wait to fly across the region of Rinascita and discover the secrets it holds, and the fact that we can fly will make exploring Rinascita far more fun and far more optimal. Speaking of exploration, the next detail of 2.0 is we will be getting the opportunity to explore 7 new areas in Rinascita. I don't know all of the names of these new areas, but 7 new areas to explore is not a small feat. It's a pretty big deal, and I cannot wait to see what these areas will have waiting for us to discover. I especially like the look of the Elden Ring inspired area with the Erd tree looking thing in the center and the Lord of the Rings Tower of Sauron area. That is something I'm going to be loving. These 2 places are going to be so fun to explore. I cannot wait to see the vibrant and dark areas that Rinascita has, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. One of the things I loved about the exploration of Wuthering Waves are the puzzles. I loved the puzzles that you found in the overworld as you were exploring. I loved the hidden little mini bosses. I liked the hidden mini challenges, and we're going to be getting a hell of a lot more when Rinascita drops in 2.0 on January 2nd, some of which need you to have specific echoes in order to complete them. Now, I'm not sure if they give you the trial echoes, so if the puzzles are going to enable you to have your own version of these specific echoes, or if the puzzle gives you the echo for you to complete the puzzle. I would much rather them give you a trial echo or a temporary echo for you to complete these puzzles instead of you having to find echoes. I would not want these puzzles to be echo locked, as that I believe would sort of stun the effect and stun the enjoyment of exploration. If you find a really cool puzzle and you can't do it because you haven't got the correct echo, I don't think that would be optimal, and I don't think that would be wise. I do believe they're probably going to give you the echo required to complete the different puzzles throughout Rinascita when 2.0 drops as you explore throughout the world of Rinascita, and I honestly cannot wait to complete and try my best to solve these puzzles throughout Rinascita, and that is something I'm very much looking forward to personally. I know some people don't really care about the puzzles, but I very much do, as I very much enjoyed the puzzles all the way through 1.0 in Huanglong, in Mount Firmament, in the Black Shores, and now in Rinascita. Character skins is something that the players of Wuthering Waves have wanted since the release of the game, and Kuro Games have finally heard our prayers, heard our calls for character skins, and upon the release of 2.0, we are getting a premium 5-star Jinshi skin, which you are going to be able to purchase in the store at a discounted price through 2.0, and when 2.1 goes live, it will go to a base set price, which is going to be a little bit more expensive, but the skin looks absolutely phenomenal with the entirety of Jinshi's kit. The animations of her kit have been changed. Jue looks different, her clothes look different, her weapon looks different, and I can't wait to use this skin when 2.0 goes live. We are also getting a free-to-play Sunhua skin, which is going to be obtainable via a specific event at some point in 2.0, so make sure you look out for that. The next and final details I wanted to touch on here in this video are based around that of the new Echo and Sonata effects that will be introduced when 2.0 goes live. With 40 new Echoes and another 5 new Sonata effects that will be huge for Wuthering Waves, as we will be able to customize our loadouts and combat styles even more than we already could before. I am very much looking forward to 3 specific Echoes which are based around 3 different knights. They look like they are going to be very important to the story, and 2 of the knights will have catching conditions if you wanted to find and catch them for yourself. One of them, which is based around a dark looking knight, can only be found at night time, so if you wanted to find this specific echo, you would have to venture out into Rinascita and find it at night time. And the other, of course, can only be found in the daytime. And the fact that they are able to actually incorporate this brand new finding mechanic into the game, where some can only spawn at night and some can only spawn in the day, I think adds to the exploration and echo catching experience, and I believe will make hunting echoes far more fun, knowing some can only be found based on the time of day. There are many more details to talk about and uncover within 2.0, but these are the main details I wanted to touch and talk about. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. We are approaching 3,000 subs, and I'm very thankful to all of you for helping me throughout this journey, throughout this year of being a content creator. And until next time, my fellow flames, I'll speak to you in the next one. Take it easy.